Can you tell us about your one mass size entry?
Well, for our entry, we asked our coaches whenever our gymnastics practice was over, and they said that we could take a few pictures in the gym, so we took a few pictures.
So the 3 pictures that we took was splits, handstand, and the one on the vault.
Harry, can you tell us about your one entry this year?
I was walking home from the shop and I saw this building site, so I took a photo of it, and then when I went home I showed it to my dad and he was like, you should do like how many parallel lines are there.
So Ira, can you tell us about your one mass size entry this year?
So we went to the play park, there was new things there, so I went to the train station thing and I done a question there.
So boys, can you tell us about your one entry for mass size?
We were training outside with the cones and a ball, and then our daddy thought of putting the cones and the balls around to see how much shape they could find. So then Mama took a picture.
So Anna, can you tell us about your one mass size entry?
All of my family are really big into sport, and camogie is one of my favourite sports, so we decided to use some of our hurleys to show the different angles in a triangle.
So Ella, how has using mass size helped you in the classroom?
Math size has helped me in maths using money. There's loads of entries and it's great to see money being used quite a bit because you will use it a lot when you're older.
Maeve, can you describe mass size in 3 words?
Fun, educational and helpful.
So Fabi, How have you found working on math size with your family at home?
Working with math size with my family at home is really good because you get to talk to each other about how maths is all around the world, and you normally don't do that, and you can talk about lines and angles, and it's a really great way to spend some time together.
How would you describe using math size at home?
Useful, exciting and creative.
Daniel, can you tell us how you use math size at home in one of your entries?
2 years ago we used math size at home by calculating how far our hamster would run in a day.
So Tony, how have you found using math size at home with your family?
Math size at home with my family is very good because on the farm, with my daddy, there's lots of angles, shapes, and you'll be measuring feet to make sure they're healthy, and you'll be measuring the fields and all, and you'll be when you're going to put fences in the field, you have to measure to see if they're the same length and all.
Go ahead.
Amy, can you tell us how math size has helped you in the classroom?
It has helped me with like shapes and angles, and everywhere I go, but now I can see like angles and shapes everywhere now.
Sophie, can you tell us about this year's entry for math size?
I use my name and I use money to spell out my name, and I challenge everyone to guess how much money it was worth for my money.
Ellie, can you tell us how you used your pet in this year's math size question?
This year, I used my horse Hamish in my math size question. I asked everyone how many sets of shoes will he need in every 6 weeks. It was really fun to use my pet in this math size question.
Neve, what do you think of math size?
It was a big show. It's very challenging, fun.
And can you tell me about some things that you might have taken a picture for math size, Neve?
I took in a picture of how many, one step two, how many steps will it take to get to the top.
And was that fun at home with your family?
Yeah.
I'm a parent in the school. I have 3 girls, all within different classes. This year we did the family entry, the family competition, and I found that more fun because we got to work together. We had a day out dedicated to math eyes, where we had loads of different ideas, and then the one that we chose actually ended up winning the school, so the girls were delighted.
Hi, I'm Sean Flood. My wife Jacqueline and I have our 3 children attending St. Mura's in Tooban, and here to say how thrilled we are that they've had the opportunity to participate in math size over the past few years. As parents, it's great to watch them get excited about maths and see it in the real world and really bring it back to the classroom. As we travel around, they're always seeing things and pointing out the math side of it, and it really spurs a lot of conversation between the family. So it's been great as a parent. I know our 3 children love it and are excited to participate in the program in the future as well.
Hi, I'm Nina Roddy. I'm a teacher in the school as well as a parent. We've been involving ourselves in the math size for a number of years now, and I think it's a fantastic initiative. It creates an element of excitement around the maths curriculum. It demonstrates to the children how maths is all around us, and it encourages them to use and become aware of maths in their everyday lives. When I was asked how I find math size from a teaching parent's perspective, I thought to myself, well, I'm very privileged in a sense because I get to see firsthand how the initiative is transferred from the classroom to the home and back again. And from my experience, I find it a great way to involve families in their children's learning. Most children, especially the younger ones, need the parents' help to photograph or caption or set up their entry or come up with ideas or direct them in a sense. And it gets everyone in the house talking maths and sharing ideas and doing something that they see as fun together. Also, I feel like you can put as much or as little effort into it as your family situation allows. So, in other words, it's accessible to everyone. It's practical, it's hands-on, it's engaging. The kids see it as a week of no maths homework, when in actual fact it's probably the most productive maths homework activity they'll do all year. My own children look forward to Maths Week each year, and they're so accustomed now to the math size competition that they'll often say to me, "Oh, Mammy, look, that would be a great one for math size," or "Oh, we should have sent that in for math size." So it's something that's fostering within them an appreciation for maths and an awareness of how it is all around us. And for me as a teacher then, I can see how that would benefit them in the classroom and further develop their understanding of the maths curriculum. And what I particularly love about it is how you assign the class or every child in the school even the exact same task. And the variety of ideas and takes on the different themes each year amazes me. I love seeing what others come up with and how they interpret the task. So I can only imagine what the children get out of it. And putting everyone's images on display afterwards is really like inspiring or encouraging. So all in all, I feel it very worthwhile and very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, for me as a psych class teacher, I found math size to be really, really positive. In my teaching, I try to combine the teaching of vocabulary and the use of maths words, basically just encouraging children to see maths as a language on its own. And as well, I encourage them to draw pictures as well to kind of make sense of the problems that's in front of them. So math size has been really positive from that sense, and that the children can kind of look at problems in a different way. I also like how it encourages children to kind of look around them and kind of to see the maths that's literally everywhere around them every single day, and how our lives are completely dependent on it. So when kind of encouraging children to use their math size and develop it as a skill in its own right, it's really benefited my own teaching, and it's been very positive for my students as well too. What I love about the math size competition as well, it's a chance to include families and then basically get them to get involved with their children's learning too. So all in all, it's been very, very positive indeed.